Yeah, I don't know. I hope they make them more. I mean, it wasn't great, Jared, but I liked it. It was pretty good.
No, it was decent. Kind of like, I'm watching the show Hunter now with Al Pacino, and they finally came out with the second season here just recently, and it took them 3.5 years.
Yeah, I think COVID messed up a lot of the shooting schedules and stuff like that, but I mean, how long are we going to use that, right? I mean, let's get going here. Let's get a new Reacher out. I don't know if they even made plans to renew it or not, Jared, to be honest with you. I'm not even sure what the plan is.
I Googled it, and they said there was a second season coming out, they just never said when.
Okay, well, we'll look forward to it. I got to get out of here. Thanks, Jared. Appreciate it.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, one last thing on Reacher before I go on. I've only got a second. Retire it. Lee Child, the author of Jack Reacher, it's over, okay? I know you're writing it with your brother or your son or whoever Andrew Child is. It's jumped the shark. Reacher's done. And I hate to say it because I love Reacher, but the last 2 or 3 books just haven't been up to snuff.
Aside, we're also all southpaws, yet I alone have a secret. You see, at an early age, I was forced to write with my right hand by my own mother. Having a useful right hand allows me a unique perspective. I'm able to move freely in a right-handed world like a spy. I will grant that it's definitely convenient, but it's not enough. Sure, my right hand is functional, and yes, that pleases me, but you know what? My left hand pleases me more. So much more. Thank you.
Who believes being left-handed is a blessing? Caitlin Shamara tells it's a curse, and it's up to this Stratford audience to decide who the winner is. By applause, who believes that Caitlin deserves a righteous victory in this one? Caitlin Shamara. A lot of support, making the right hand and the left hand come together. And who thought that Elvira left it all on stage and she should win this one? Elvira Kurtz. Left-handers everywhere. Elvira Kurt wins. Being left-handed is a blessing. Big hand for Elvira Kurt and Caitlin Shamara, everybody. That's all for this week. I'm Steve Patterson saying whether you're left-handed or not, I hope you listen to this in the right frame of mind. I'll argue with you again soon, Canada. Good night.
The Debaters is created by Richard Side. This week's episode was produced by Josh Bailey, Graham Clark, Chloe Edbrook, and Nicole Callender, with Gary Jones, Diana Francis, and Katie Ellen Humphreys, with technical production by James Perella and Chris Sampson. And Tracy Rideout is the executive producer of CBC Radio Comedy. Hey Debaters fans in Toronto, we're coming for 2 shows on March 21st and 22nd. For details, visit cbc.ca/The Debaters.
This is CBC Radio 1, 740 AM and 93.9 FM in Edmonton.
I'm going to the moon. Literally, I'm going to go to the moon.
Tim Dodd taught himself rocket science. Then he shared it with thousands of YouTube fans. Now, the American science communicator is going to rocket into space. And Tim's, well, over the moon about it. The Everyday Astronaut on Day 6 with Brent Banbury. Tomorrow morning at 10:30 in Newfoundland. And on the CBC Listen app. Coming up next, Alberta at Noon with Judy Aldis.
And today we want to hear your stories of your do-it-yourself projects, when they went well, when they bombed. Our guest is Leanne Allaire-Perreault. She is a DIY expert, and she's in Calgary for this weekend's home renovation show at the BMO Centre. And today, she's our guest.
This is CBC News Alberta. It is cloudy and 3 degrees in Calgary, minus 12 in Edmonton with a special air quality statement in effect at 12 o'clock. Good afternoon from Calgary. I'm Tom Ross. Police are still searching the site of an explosion at a fuel depot in the Quebec town of Saint-Roch-de-l'Achigan. Their efforts are being hampered by the presence of toxic chemicals and bad weather. 3 people remain missing. Valeria Corrigan-Minocchio has the latest.
Provincial police are expecting their investigation to take a few days because of the snow that's been falling. They say that they have to proceed very carefully. They say the event doesn't seem to be criminal in nature. The Sûreté du Québec spokesperson also told us that they have been in contact with the families of the 3 people who are still missing, but for now they're not revealing information about their identities. Earlier, we also heard from members of the Jefferson family. They are the owners of the fuel distributor. It's a family-run business that's been around for more than 50 years. They were visibly emotional as Isabelle Jefferson read a statement. They say that 2 of the 3 missing people were employees and the other was a subcontractor.
That's Valeria Corrigan-Minocchio reporting from St. Roch-le, Quebec. There's been a delay in Calgary in setting a sentencing date for the young man found guilty of manslaughter in the death of Police Sergeant Andrew Harnett. Harnett was killed on New Year's Eve 2020 after a vehicle he pulled over fled, with the officer clinging to its side. The driver was a youth at the time and cannot be named because of a publication ban. A date for sentencing was to be set today, but lawyers say they're still working to find an appropriate time. The matter will return to court on February 10th.
We need to keep increasing the pressure on Russia.
That's the president of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, who says Europe's efforts to find new sources of energy have succeeded. Many EU countries relied heavily on Russia for natural gas, and in the months after its invasion of Ukraine, prices soared. But von der Leyen says the situation now is much better.
Gas prices today are now lower than they were before Russia's invasion. Our storage levels are filled with 83%. This is among the highest levels ever at this time of the year. And we deployed twice as much renewable energy capacity as expected last year.
Von der Leyen says EU members are also planning to increase financial supports for clean energy sources and technologies. Meantime, Ukraine is denying Russian claims that its forces have captured an eastern town. Earlier today, a Russian Defense Ministry spokesperson said the liberation of the town of Soledar was completed last night, calling it important for the continuation of offensive operations in the Donetsk region. But Ukrainian authorities say the fight for the town continues. Moscow has painted the battles of Soledar and another nearby town as key to capturing the entire region of the Donbass. Jesse Millington has an unusual piece of equipment parked in his farmyard near the village of Blackie. He's restoring a 1972 Fokker F-28 passenger jet that used to fly for Canadian Regional Airlines. As an aviation enthusiast, Millington says he wants to refurbish the 65-seat jet, but that doesn't keep passers-by from taking notice.
They stop, they take pictures, some people, kind of yell and talk at me from the road kind of thing, but we don't really have a lot of traffic this night, so you can tell when somebody who's just lives around here just drives by, they now get it and don't care, and other people go, oh my god, I can't believe that thing's randomly sitting out here. It's pretty funny to watch.
Millington says he's just interested in polishing the exterior up as a tribute to days gone by. White-nosed fungus has been detected in Alberta for the first time. It leads to a syndrome that's decimated bat colonies in other parts of North America. Researchers say they found it in a few locations, including some stretches along the Red Deer River. Robert Barclay is a professor emeritus in the Department of Biological Sciences at the University of Calgary.
We haven't actually found any bats with the symptoms of this disease. It's called white-nose syndrome because as the bats hibernate in the winter in a cave, the fungus grows on their nose and produces this little white, fluffy fungal growth that gives the disease its name.
Barclay says the bats wake from their winter hibernation to battle the fungus, but they eventually starve to death because they should be hibernating. And a Calgary woman has captured a rare gold medal at a ski jumping event. 19-year-old Alexandria Lutit captured the title during a competition in Japan, including a jump of 98.5 meters. She is the first Canadian woman to ever win a gold in ski jumping. Gold in ski jumping, nevertheless, is very rare for Canadians, the last one coming in 1983, and the only other gold came in 1980. The ski jump team is scheduled to hit the hill again on Saturday and Sunday. That is your update from the CBC Calgary newsroom. Looking at the weather forecast, mix of sun and cloud through the afternoon in Calgary, reaching a high of 5 degrees. Partly cloudy tonight and a low of 0. Throughout the weekend, a mix of sun and cloud, a bit warmer on Saturday with a high of 6, then a high of -2 on Sunday. In Edmonton, mainly cloudy with a high of -8. Temperature pretty steady throughout the evening, mainly cloudy and a low of -9. Through the weekend, lots of cloud cover, -4 on Saturday, -3 on Sunday. In Lethbridge, mix of sun and cloud and breezy with a high of 10, partly cloudy tonight, low +2. And flurries in Banff through the day, high of 3 degrees, a low of 0 tonight.
What are you DIYing these days? This is Alberta at noon. I'm Judy Ellis. Well, I kind of hate to invoke the P word, but remember early in the pandemic when do-it-yourself mania hit?
And today I'll be teaching you how to make a quick, simple, and effective raised bed.
Hey everyone, it's Isabel, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a homemade non-medical face mask.
And what I've got here is about a $12 to $15 20-inch box fan and a